Welcome back to the VYBE Guys podcast. I'm Aaron.
I'm Jared.
And that's it. And we are the VYBE Guys.
This is so much more awkward with two people in it.
I'm having a blast.
No, it's been great. It's been like 10 seconds, but no,
that's what I'm
having a great
saying.
time.
You know, crazy.
Yeah, we have two people today. It's me and Aaron, everybody's two favorite VYBE members.
You know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, but it's just us. Brandon and Brent are in North Carolina this weekend.
Yep, they're doing a little wrestling training.
Yeah, a little wrestling training.
With old Steve Carino.
Are we allowed to say that?
I don't know. Nobody said don't say nothing.
Okay. Well,
Cast out of the bag. Whoops.
We'll bleep it if anything. Hey. But yeah, we're here. This is weird, having just us two.
It'll be okay. We live together, so it'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. What?
I mean, whatever. Some by choice, some by not,
I mean, it's whatever.
Right.
Right. Yeah. How you doing, though?
I'm doing great. I don't even, so we started this podcast not knowing what we're going to talk about.
We're just going to flow, bro.
I guess we're just going to flow.
Yeah.
Like a period.
Mm-hmm. It's
or like a waterfall.
It's intense.
It's intense?
The Niagara?
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you meant the period thing was intense.
Oh, no, what?
You think periods are intense? It's a normal thing that women go through.
Yeah, but the wrath you got to deal with.
No, go ahead. No, why don't you tell me about
Mood swings.
Oh, okay.
The whole nine. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Go ahead. What else?
That's it, man. Thank you for coming to the podcast today. I'm Aaron.
let me send the better AM on all platforms. Wrestling has been really good this week.
It has been. Even SmackDown was okay.
And SmackDown's terrible.
I still see they're still going hard on SmackDown, but I thought it was a decent episode.
Yeah, no. SmackDown, at least yesterday or last night, or the day that we're recording this, it would been yesterday.
Last night.
Last night. Yeah.
Yep.
It was good. It was good. Roman Reigns enhances a lot of the star power of the show, I feel like.
Definitely.
Makes things feel important.
Definitely.
And Santos Escobar, #1 contender for the United States Championship. I'm kind of breezing through it. But
yeah, you are. But the thing about Roman Reigns...
I don't normally do this part.
The thing about Roman Reigns is a lot of pressure, right?
A little bit.
But the thing about Roman Reigns is he's yet to say anything.
Right. He's going to be on SmackDown next week, I think.
He came back at SummerSlam. Bada boom. Laid out solo. SmackDown is the same thing. He laid out everybody though.
He beat
the hell up out of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, bro.
Dude, Tongaloa might be one half of the tag team champions right now. He hasn't wrestled a single match.
Yo,
that's some goat shit.
You see the way this man's holding up the title? You see this?
I did see it.
He's trolling.
Unprofessional.
Nah, he's doing this shit on purpose, bro. I'm standing on that. There's no way. Well, there's no way you have this many instances.
I'm not familiar with Tongaloa's previous championship history.
I'm not familiar with his game either, but if that's the game, keep it.
Maybe he's just not used to holding a championship. Should we look up
Tongaloa's
championship history?
Let's do it right now, live. Let's do it live right now.
Okay.
No, I think he's trolling though. But
what was his name on the Indies?
Tongaloa.
Oh, but just with an A instead of an O.
Oh.
Whatever. Championship history. Let's see if it has anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In New Japan, the Guerrillas of Destiny were 7-time IWGP Tag Team Champions.
Oh wow.
You'd think he'd know how to hold a belt up by now. He's won a title
He's
7 times.
He's trolling. How do you have 7 chips with the dip, bro, and you don't know how to lift?
No, yeah, I agree. I don't know. Everything he does is just weirdly awkward. And he's like a very trained professional wrestler. I feel like he should know certain things like driving somebody into a corner to do like the little shoulder thing.
Low blow.
Right. I feel like standard
man whacking them all, low blowing. Like, what are we doing?
He did hit Tama Tonga in the head for sure. Yeah, dude, he did never wrestle a match. One half of the tag team champion. Dude, Andre the Giant won a title in his first match, I think.
He better have back in the day somebody that big.
Right, but Tongaloa didn't even have to wrestle. So, ergo, Tongaloa is a better wrestler than Andre the Giant ever was. You can quote me on that.
I don't know, man.
Give him all the belts.
Quote him, but don't acknowledge that.
Are we starting with SmackDown first since we're talking about it already? We're going backwards.
We might as well, Let's switch it up a little bit,
Okay. What do you remember from SmackDown?
What do I remember from SmackDown? I remember Cody and Kevin Owens. They did their thing.
I completely forgot about
Cody's
that.
like, see, look at you.
Oh Oh my God.
Do you remember anything? You're forgetting one crucial part for Bash in Berlin.
Right.
We got Cody and Kevin. Cody's like, oh, you know what? I want to give you a shot, Kevin Powell. You've been around for a while. He's basically big broing him. And I don't think, I don't think Kevin's going to like that too much. I don't know.
Yeah, the story is Kevin feels like he doesn't deserve a championship match.
Yeah.
But the other option was Roman Reigns. And Kevin was like...
He snapped.
He's like, fuck no, you're not giving it to Roman Reigns. So, yeah, it's official, right? We're getting Cody and Kevin at Bash in Berlin?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to official. Yeah, we got the graphic and everything. Because Nick Aldis was like, oh, wow, that was a lot of passion right there, bruv. And then he was like, you know what? You're going to get the title shot. Because after you mentioned Roman, Kevin went off. He was like, oh, no. What? He goes, people seem to forget that we were clapping his ass and he had help and all of this. You know what I mean?
They were what?
They were clapping his ass.
Okay.
And then he had a good point, though. His point was valid.
No, it's
all of those people had him beat, and then there was help. Roman Reigns just has plot armor, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. Who the hell is Roman Reigns? He's still the same guy from 2016.
Cheating bastard.
No, I'm playing.
Same guy from 2016.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, man, the big dog.
I'm kidding.
Who'd win in the match? The tribal chief or the big dog?
Come on. You kidding me?
I mean,
that's puppy chow for the tribal chief.
No, listen, the big dog Roman Reigns won everything. So
yeah, but it's just he, to steal the phrase from the great one. He went from like like decent main eventer to now I'm taking from The Rock to the final boss.
What the fuck?
What?
Why would you say that?
Because that's The Rock's thing.
No, that was my thing. I'm standing by that. Have we talked about that specific part on the podcast?
We talking about Tribal Chief being the final boss?
No. We're talking about the final boss character name itself being stolen under my feet by Dwayne.
Chat. I don't know.
Chat? What's up, chat?
I don't know, chat.
Yo, chat, let us know what you think. No, yeah, The Rock, I called myself the final boss for a long time. Even Kayla Braxton announced me as the final boss.
She did?
She did, yes, in the Hall of Champions tournament that you were involved in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy with the glory and the confetti.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Yeah. So Kayla Braxton announces me as the final boss, and The Rock all of a sudden is using it on television for months. I've talked about it a lot. But
I just don't know how can you steal from The Rock months in advance? That's just did you
steal from The Rock?
Because let's keep it real, dude. You have insider something.
Oh, because I get a lot of predictions.
You just know. So maybe you knew down the pipeline, like, oh, wow, Rock's about to be the final boss. So, I'm going to do it first. But you already knew it, though.
I think me never winning the Intercontinental Championship lets you know that I don't know what's going on most of the time.
That's kind of crazy that Brent, he retained.
He did retain. He's not even here. A champion, I feel like as a champion on a podcast, you should be present. You know what I mean? He's not present.
I mean, there's only title on the table is way down there.
It's the only title on the table?
Yeah.
Spotify listeners are getting gaslit right now. You kidding me? He's lying to you, folks. This is your king?
I don't know. All I see is just the red oofa-loofa that you got right there.
The oofa-loofa.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what.
So what you're saying is you don't want this blue championship on
I don't see another title there.
Okay.
All I see is that. It's made out of...
What is it made out of?
Yeah. Like what is that? Like supposed to be flowers?
I don't know what it is actually. I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to symbolize flower petals.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's wood, like painted wood. What do you mean?
I just nothing like some wood around the neck.
Sir, you're telling me you can't see this championship?
Your hand is just there, bro.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. You're never gonna see this championship ever again. But what on SmackDown?
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, SmackDown. Cody Kevin. I mean, it's a predictable match. Yeah.
Yeah. Cody's not losing for a little bit. That's very predictable.
Well, sure. I don't know. I feel like, is there anybody that he could face that you think has a chance to take it off him? Like somebody that you'd be like, oh, maybe this will be the time where Cody loses.
Probably not until maybe around Mania.
Okay.
That's probably when I'll probably be like, okay, possibly.
That's fair.
Because I feel like the story with Cody, it paid off in such a huge way. There's no way they're going to be like, yeah, we're not going to let you hold this. He's holding it for a year at least.
Really?
Maybe over a year he'll hold it.
Do you like that? I mean, that they're going to do probably long championship rings for every world champion.
I'm cool with it because it's something different, especially with the main championship. I feel like it should have a little. It shouldn't be like Roman, so let's not get it twisted. what was it, like 3-4 years? How long?
I think
how
in
long
between
was
that, like 3.5. Yeah.
like that's, especially in this era. I don't, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again.
No, not to that extent, but I
Yeah,
mean, like,
yeah.
if Cody's gonna hold it for like a year, maybe.
Yeah, probably
longer.
like a year. Probably like a year. He'll probably either retain at Mania and lose it a couple months later, or he's gonna lose at WrestleMania.
Should that be like the standard for world champions, the holding it for a long time?
I would say yes, but you do need that unpredictability too with a reign.
Right,
For
'cause then,
it to not consistently go so long.
Yeah,
You know what I
'cause
mean?
I-
Because it would get old.
pay-per-views get no love anymore.
Because it would get old. Because, for example, and this is no knock, like you watch Roman, you watch his whole reign, bro. You knew what was you knew how the match was gonna end every time. You know what I mean?
Pretty much with the bloodline stuff, like happening.
Yeah. So it's like that's what and I kind of want to transition into something like that real quick, kind of like off topic about wrestling or off topic about what we were talking about, but like Cody and Kevin, we know it is clear cut. So it's like, damn, it's like how do you like, oh, Kevin's gonna, no, he ain't gonna do it. Come on, like what, you know? Like
Well, I guess it's gonna be fun. Maybe it'll lead to something else. Maybe Kevin Owens will turn heel or something.
I think so.
You talked about that yesterday.
I do think, yeah, we were watching SmackDown and I was like, I wouldn't like that. Oh no, I'm giving you a shot. And if I'm over here like, yeah, I don't deserve it. You know, I don't think I've earned it. Whatever. You know, if he gonna keep pushing it, it's gonna piss me off a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
So I think we're gonna see something possibly with Kevin Owens.
And where does he go? SmackDown has too many heels, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a lot of heels on their roster.
Santos facing LA Knight.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yes, he is. He won that against Andrade.
Yep.
And they're doing Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes and stuff too. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Andrade and Carmelo Hayes have been slapping the last couple. Of years.
Hey! The SmackDown mid-card division is starting to shape. It's starting to shape up finally.
Who's there?
The Carmelo, LA Knight, Santos, Andrade. Who else we got in the mid card? That alone is really good in my opinion.
That's solid, yeah.
It's no Raw Intercontinental division. Y'all know me, and I love that. I love that division. It's star studded, and a
lot of people on Raw.
and we get good matches except for SummerSlam. But
right,
yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta keep it real about that.
We'll get to that. They're doing a 2 out of 3 falls match next week.
That's gonna be good.
Or today, I guess, when you're seeing this.
Oh yeah, Monday. It's Monday, but it's Saturday. we eating on a Monday, but it's Saturday.
Oh, you talking about the Riff Raff freestyle? You know, on a Monday, it's a Tuesday.
You know about that?
Dallas Mavericks, but they found crack in my jacket. Sorry, go ahead. What else happened on SmackDown?
Let's see. LA Knight came out. He cut a promo. You know,
new theme song
before the match. Yeah, little remix that they got going on with that.
Apparently, it's not Def Rebel. It's I think they're called Let Down or something like that.
Yeah, you let us down with that one. You might as well join Def Rebel. Yeah,
I could be making that up, like thinking that that's the joke in my head, but it's something down that made the song. So it's like the same song with extra drums.
I just don't. You know what I mean? Like, why?
You don't have to touch things.
Why we got to Phil Collins in the air tonight? LA Knight's drums.
No,
like, what the hell are we doing?
I mean, it's like there's a lot of worse things you could have done to this theme song, and I feel like every new theme song, everybody immediately hates on it, myself included. But like,
well, I mean, look at the track, right?
Yeah.
See, here we go again, bro. The sky is blue, grass is fucking green, and we shitting on Def Rebel, and then the Letdown group, or whoever that was. That
the Letdown. I
don't know.
If it's called Letdown, that's so funny. It can't be called Letdown.
Running on the edge right now.
What's on that?
NF.
I was NF.
Yeah, let you down.
I thought it was
NF.
Fort Minor.
Same thing.
Okay. Same thing.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't really want. Yeah, you know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You all right over
It's
there?
gotta be like white rappers now.
Who's your favorite white rapper?
Probably Mac Miller.
That's fair. Okay,
Yeah, and that's not because he's dead. Like, yeah.
You sound defensive.
Huh?
You sound defensive.
Not because you know how people are, bro. People
No,
are like,
of
oh,
course.
blah, blah, blah. Nah, man. Like, you know. I didn't like the thing about Mac though. See, we're getting off topic, but like the thing about Mac Miller, like, I didn't like his early music, but as he like grew as an artist, that's when I kind of like jumped in. I think around Go OD AM or Good AM or whatever the hell. Yeah.
No. Mac Miller's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I thought you were gonna give like a silly answer.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Vanilla Ice.
Hey, people be sleeping on Vanilla Ice. You know what I mean?
He had one song.
He never made any more music besides that one song.
Bro, he didn't need to.
Yeah.
That shit is still getting played to this day, bro.
He still makes money off that song?
Probably. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's the record label. You know how you know how these labels be.
I do know how these record labels be.
Them labels, yeah, bro. I don't know. He's probably getting like a 9-cent residual when they use that in movies and everything.
Hey,
if 9 cents. Yo, imagine drawing. You can't even go get a stick of gum for 9 cents.
I think you meant like every time the movie like was playing or something, he gets 9 cents. I mean, I'll take that. Think about how many times a movie's being shown.
That's crazy.
Nationwide, I'll take 9 cents.
9 cents.
You want to use my likeness and I get 9 cents every time, as long as it get played like millions of times across America.
That's like artists on Spotify that like don't have like that big of a following. You see like 0.000000000028 It's like, how the hell do we even get that far down? Yeah,
you're talking about like in
yo
cents?
splits. Yeah, no. That's how you get paid, like on Spotify and shit.
Gross.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like as an artist, like that don't really. Yeah. Speaking from
experience.
I got music on Spotify and shit. So like I be seeing the splits, bro. They be making money up, bro. I'm telling you.
Did you make a decent amount of money off that album that you put out?
It got about I think like 80,000 plays. Made about maybe a couple $100.
That's.
Yeah, I mean, like
that's pretty.
That's me. I'm not gonna lie or guys.
Yeah, I'll take
like
a couple $100.
Maybe a couple $100, but it's cool. Off of that, it was cool. It was only like a little 7-track EP thing.
Right, and you're still making a couple $100 off that. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
for 7 songs.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too shabby.
It did well. It did well. That was back in 2020.
It was that long ago?
Yeah, bro. November of 2020. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
How do we work this back into wrestling?
And John Cena made an album.
Oh yeah, I love the John Cena album.
Let me tell you about Keep Frontin'.
Right.
No, I'm playing. But yeah, SmackDown was solid.
We're still on SmackDown.
SmackDown was solid. Monday Night Raw is where it's at, though.
Wait, are we missing anything? For Roman Reigns, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about Roman coming back in the house.
I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, dude, they were gonna have like the Nia Jax like celebration thing, and they like cut it.
Yeah, it's next week now.
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's up next, and then they were like, whoops, it's next week.
Yeah,
that's not cool. And then the actual women's match that happened on the show was like 2 seconds.
Carlito. That's
what happened?
It's not Carlito.
It's not Carlito.
That's not Carlito.
It's not cool.
No.
No, that's kind of trash because the women on that show, people were already saying anyway that when Roman was going to be on the show, all the women's time is getting cut. The Roman segment wasn't long enough, I think, to make that comment, but. The only women's match on the show was like 2 minutes long or something like that. That's not okay.
Oh, speaking of the women, we had that like big thing happen with Jade, Bianca, Naomi, Alba, Isla, and Blair.
What?
We were looking right at the TV.
News to me. What are you talking about? I don't remember anything about that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, bro, this shit happened last night.
There was like a 6-woman brawl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that's gonna be
it like went down. It went down in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
No idea. Completely erased from my memory.
Yeah.
Maybe I was pissing.
So I think
not like I piss for women's matches.
IWC, get them.
Oh my God.
Get them. You don't support women's wrestling.
I happen to love women very much.
I mean, you do got the Tiffy Time shirt, so you excused.
Oh, that explains me from. Okay.
Yeah, you gooch.
No matter what thing.
No, I saw your reaction live at SummerSlam, sitting right next to you.
When Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, when Tiffany came out the briefcase,
I almost lost my voice.
Stood up. He's like, yes.
I was having a great time. Tiffany Stratton is all right. We're Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw.
I'm sorry.
No, listen, anyway, Monday Night Raw. What happened on Raw?
Dude, a lot happened on Raw.
They announced another World Championship match.
For all of you mark-ass busters out there in the world hating on Gunther, you got it so twisted. I'm standing 10 toes down with the good sir, and that's just where it's gonna be. I just don't understand. I don't understand. We getting criticized for us rocking with the Gunther. Nah, that don't fly. Not in this dojo. Not in this house.
What do you mean we're getting criticized?
A little bit, just something light in the comments.
Talking about
yeah, just like comments.
So
I've seen a few, and that's too much. I'm sorry. That's too much Gunther hating for me. It's too much of that.
Wait, so people are mad at us for defending Gunther?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I just wanted to let him know.
No,
you
yeah,
know what
fuck
I mean?
all that bullshit.
That's
Gunther's
what I'm
amazing.
saying. Yeah, no. It's okay that you're wrong. It's okay. Sometimes we're wrong, you know?
Yeah, right. You're very entitled to your opinion, even if you're wrong.
Like Jaren choosing to wear that around his neck, that's wrong.
It's not
you know
around
what I
my
mean?
neck.
That's wrong.
What are you talking about?
It's just hanging there.
The statement you just said is factually wrong.
You wear that around your neck. At SummerSlam, you wore that around your neck.
Am I wearing it right now?
Not right now around your neck. I don't see what you're trying to do, but at SummerSlam, you wore that all around your neck.
You have no proof of that. You take any videos of me at SummerSlam with that around my neck? I feel like you're just trying to make up some bullshit to slander my name on this podcast. I will wear it if you want me to.
Do you want me to get the Carfax?
You have a Carfax on me?
You want the Carfax real quick? Hold on. We hopping in the Carfax, ladies and gentlemen, real quick.
Anyway.
We got proof for days about him wearing this around his neck.
While he's doing that, Gunther versus Randy Orton, I'm very excited for it.
Me too.
They're doing the King of the Ring rematch. I like that though. Like they're going off the whole one shoulder thing, how his shoulder was up the whole time.
Which is awesome, by the way.
It is. You're going back to it because Gunther is going to win that championship match, but I think that's a good story reason to do a rematch. You know, my shoulder was up. We're gonna have a world. Did you find it? Did you find a video of
just
me
just a couple swipes? Just a couple swipes.
Okay, show the camera. Let's see it.
So is that not you? Is that not you wearing that right there?
I don't think so. Can they even see it in the thing?
They can.
On that.
Oh, hold on.
I don't think the people can see that at home. So I mean,
I can't really zoom in on it right now, but you can see him. You know, he's looking down. He's throwing up his pieces, and then he's got something blue around his shoulder. I don't know what it is, but then he's got the awful waffle around his neck. That's just what I was saying. But yeah, Gunther and Randy.
You know, I can wear this around my neck if you want me to.
But Gunther and Randy, man, like I love that they're calling back on that, like the shoulder being up.
Yes,
because I guess was it a flub or was it not a flub? Were they just planning this the whole time?
That'd be crazy. Like, hey, you're gonna put your shoulder up for the finish, and we're gonna redo this in like 4 or 5 months. That's crazy.
I mean, you know, who knows? But the fact that they're playing back to it and they're giving Randy a fair shot, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm down with that. Even though Randy's on SmackDown.
Right. I think that's kind of a giveaway that he's not going to win.
Right.
But I mean, I gotta respect them doing anything. You know what I mean? It's a good first match for him to have, especially, you know, this new world champion. First time ever world champion. He's got to establish that. Yeah. I'm trying to look up what else happened on Raw just so I don't miss anything.
You know what's crazy though? While you do that, I want to bring this up.
Sure.
We all were sitting here for months talking about, for Ilya and Gunther at Bash in Berlin.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna slap. And then, hey, you know, I'm cool that it's Randy though. I'm cool that you know.
I think, to be fair, I personally wouldn't believe Ilya Dragunov in a World Heavyweight Championship match right now, just because he hasn't done much yet. Yeah. Besides the actual banger matches that he'll have, I think he needs some kind of credibility to have a World Heavyweight Championship match because it'll make it feel more important. You know what I'm saying? If you have a monster Ilya Dragunov kind of thing, which it'll take time. It'll happen in this run for sure, I think, but maybe not anytime soon. Sheamus and the VYBE. I think you missed this match.
No, I watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
Oh, I missed the first half.
They beat Kaiser is really good.
Yeah, he is.
He's slept on because, you know, he's Gunther's I guess lackey. I feel that's for lack of a better term. Is that bad for me to say?
I mean, it's, you know, that's how it was for a while though.
Right.
Because Ludwig didn't really start until recently to come into his own.
Right. No, he's been Gunther's #1 eater for years. So now
it paid off.
It did pay off. He's beating up Sheamus. No, that match was amazing. It looks like they're setting up Sheamus versus Pete Dunne. It looks like, maybe I'm wrong about this. Was it happen on SmackDown? I don't know. But I think Zoe Stark's faction with Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler, are they getting a women's tag team title match? I think maybe that's next week. They're doing a #1 contenders thing for that. Which makes me think they've got to win the titles.
They took out Dakota too, I think.
Oh, they did?
On Raw. Yeah.
I think she's legit injured.
Again?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Or maybe she's still kind of working on whatever she had before. I don't know the full story.
Damn.
But yeah, no,
I hope she's okay, man.
Same.
She's
awesome.
Yeah, she is. She deserves the world over there, for real. Because it feels like every time she gets going, something happens and it sucks, you know?
Yeah.
Some see.
Some people just get injured a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just, I guess, the way some people's bodies are set up.
I feel that.
Well, you know. We got a new Judgment Day.
We do have a new Judgment Day. This is what I was going to go into earlier. Yes. Finn Balor was cutting a promo. It's a close-up of him, you know, and he's talking about Damien or whatever, you know. He said some words, said some things. Camera zooms out. It's the new Judgment Day. The new Judgment Day. You got Balor front and center Over on his left, our right, you have Liv and Dominic. You know, they cuddling and stuff on the camera. And you know, then you have Carlito, and then JD too. You got McDonough's over there.
It's just so weird how what the Judgment Day is now, considering what they were like 2 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine like a year ago being like, you know, the Judgment Day? You know what I think would be really cool if you added JD McDonough to it and add Carlito and kick out Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest and add in Liv Morgan. Then top notch group. But it works.
It does.
I think it works. People don't like this new version of the Judgment Day because they think it's kind of a lesser version of the kind of force that they were when Rhea and Priest were in the group. But I think that, especially because Finn Balor and Liv Morgan, I guess, are going to be sharing leadership. Yeah. You could take them very seriously. You know what I mean?
I feel like people said that as well when Judgment Day had Edge in it, and then they booted Edge like pretty quick.
Yeah, they did.
Balor like beat him up and stuff. I just feel like people say that. I feel like throughout time, I think this Judgment Day could be good. They might not be as like, obviously they don't have Rhea or Damian, so like they're kind of missing that dominant presence.
Okay,
you know what I mean? If that makes sense. But with the way Finn was looking at SummerSlam, make him the force, man. Make him the force in a group. Bring back the Demon.
Give Balor a title.
Purple. Give him the purple paint. Have him pop out like Barney or some shit. I don't know.
You think the Demon's still credible in 2024?
Huh?
You think the Demon still has credibility?
Man, honestly, bro, Demon lost credibility.
He might be washed.
The Demon, Demon got exercised. That's what happened. The Demon got exercised, bro. The Demon was a force. Extreme Rules happened. Okay. You know, he's humping the ground, and then the creaming, little callback to that.
Love me some creaming.
And then what? Hell in a Cell at Mania.
Yeah, and he lost all of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Lost against Roman, lost against Edge.
The Demon got a hold of some holy water, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did. I like that new character arc, Finn Balor finding religion.
Is he a Christian? No, but
he could be whatever. You know what I mean? He could be whatever. It looks like they're setting up CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre Part 2.
Yeah.
I think the rumor is, and if you don't want to be spoiled on this, plug your ears, I guess. But the rumor is that it's going to be Punk versus McIntyre at Bad Blood in Hell in a Cell.
I like that.
So that seems like something that should be like the third match of a feud. You know what I mean? Like when one person gets a win, the other person gets a win. Hell in a Cell. What do you think?
I get where you're coming from with that, but I feel like there's an exception here to do it a lot sooner than like, you know, having it like, you know, doing a few matches and then having it be the blow off. There's no need to really do that, especially with what happened at SummerSlam with Rollins being involved and him distracting Punk. That wasn't really he didn't lose clean. You know what I mean? That's not a clean L. You know, he was distracted. So I feel like just the intensity of the feud. Yeah, they could do Hell in a Cell right now.
I mean, well, no, they definitely need to like kill each other.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of the complaints I had with the SummerSlam match was that it was like mostly about Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
And I guess that would have made sense if Seth Rollins was going to be wrestling CM Punk anytime soon. But I think the fact that we probably have like another 8 months until that happens, it was just weird to me. But it looks like Seth Rollins is not going to be on TV at all for a while because after this segment happened, Bronson Reed.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Hold up. Let me speak real quick. Let me speak. Let's go. Bronson Reed, baby. Big Bronson Reed. I've been waiting.
Dude, Bronson Reed's awesome.
My man caused several tsunamis in that damn ring on Seth Rollins.
Beatdowns are really cool because like wrestling's been around forever. And sometimes, you know, you get kind of a rinse and repeat segment. It's not like a bad thing. It's just because this is just kind of similar to this other storyline that's used to build this feud. Like they'll do a pull-apart brawl. There was a period of time where they did a pull-apart brawl like every week back in like 2018, 2019 or something.
Yeah.
But stuff like this, when like you take it to another level, boom, tsunami, boom, how about another tsunami? Everybody's like getting in the ring trying to pull them apart. Okay, that's cool. Rollins is hurt. You know, you attack me next week. Let's have a match, whatever. Then he goes back up.
Yeah, he does.
Again.
Yeah, he does.
And hits another tsunami. Then immediately, no hesitation, gets up, leaves the ring, climbs back to the top rope. Another tsunami, leaves. 5 times a tsunami, and then goes. Mind you, Rollins is spitting up blood.
Yeah.
Which was fake blood?
No, that was real.
Are you trolling me?
Yeah, bro, can you do you think you'd be coughing up some blood after 7 tsunamis? After how many tsunamis?
Well, if I was actually getting splashed on by a 330-pound man, I'd probably be
You
dead.
would be getting splashed on. I don't know. You know.
Are you trying to say?
Rollins got splashed on.
You trying to convince me wrestling's real?
Rollins got splashed on. That's all I gotta say. He got splashed on.
Okay.
Of those tsunami splash. They playing in the water. Bronson Reed drowned his ass that night.
He hit him with 5 and goes back up.
Yeah.
Poses. Everyone's like, all right, it's over. Why is no one getting Seth Rollins out of the ring, by the way? You'd think they'd probably pull him out by now. Not in the same position to get hit with 6 tsunamis, but he got hit with a 6-1. And yeah, that's going to write Seth Rollins off television for a little while.
I need to know who the op is of Seth Rollins, because exactly why he getting splashed 20 times? Everybody around him like this is him, and we got this guy, and we got this guy, and then we got this guy too. Actually, he's over here because we got to make way.
Wow,
look at this. You
I
see
like
this shit?
This
You see? Yo, Pat
presentation.
McAfee was good. That's all I got to say. You see this?
Yeah.
You see this right here?
Forget your
look at
football
this.
circles.
Look at this. Look at this. See, bang. This is Seth Rollins. And then this is everybody else. Boom. That's it right there. And then here's Bronson Reed.
What is that?
Tsunami.
What is that? That's your visual aid right there. That's good.
Yeah, bro. You know.
Fuck your football replays and,
That's
your,
what I'm
and your
saying.
yellow circles. We got
drawing
mouse
balls
pads.
and peach. You know what I mean? Forget all
Balls
that.
and peach.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I had to demonstrate real quick.
No, that was great. Yeah.
Was that okay?
No, that was fantastic.
You
I get
you
the
understood.
picture.
You understood.
I understood it. That's all you need to know.
And if you watch Monday Night Raw, you understand too.
Right.
But you want to know who understands the most?
Who understands?
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah,
he
he does.
understands right now. Bronson Reed. I wonder what's next for him.
Well, you'd assume it would be a feud with Seth Rollins, but I don't think Rollins is going to be around for a little while, which sucks because he was also gone for like 2-3 months before with the leg injury that he had. I wonder if like maybe he only came back temporarily just to like kind of enhance the feuds that were going on at the time, like
Definitely
with Priest and Punk and McIntyre. But yeah, it looks like Rollins is going to spend more time away from Raw, which is tough because then I'm trying to look like who does Bronson Reed even face? Because Seth Rollins is a star. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the biggest stars in wrestling right now. So if you're going to do something like that and take him out and put him on the shelf for a while, you can't. I'm like, no disrespect, but you can't have a match against like Akira Tozawa next week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if he just destroys him, then quick enhance. But
you think they can make it work? Okay.
But how do we know how long Seth is going to be out?
Maybe
or?
they said. I personally don't know. No.
Oh, okay. Because if he's only out for like a month, or maybe even 2 months, he comes back, settles the thing with Bronson. And then goes after Punk after that.
Bronson versus Punk. Okay.
Bronson. No, I was talking about Seth.
Oh, so you're talking about.
Yeah.
I see.
Seth
I see.
comes
So
back.
Seth comes back.
Squares away the stuff with Bronson because of what happened, and then he goes on to face Punk. Because I was thinking about a scenario before all these damn tsunamis came crashing down on Seth Rollins.
Right.
You know, I was thinking about, okay, Rollins is going to be out for a while. He comes back, he goes right after Punk, but that wouldn't make sense.
Right.
He's got to come back and go after Bronson. You know, so
Dude, this whole segment was fantastic. I think that might have been my favorite thing like this whole week in wrestling was Bronson reading 629. Because it's cool when you can literally see in real time them trying to transition a mid-carder, even a lower mid, because Bronson Reed really wasn't like. He was like a lower mid card. He was a lower mid card guy.
Yeah.
Now he's getting he's getting pushed.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. The reaction of it was great. People seem to really enjoy it. So hopefully they do stuff with him. Now I'm sure you're gonna really love. I'm gonna let you take the chains with this one. Do you know what I'm about to talk about?
What you about to talk about?
You have had a theory for months that the New Day is going to break up, and I didn't believe you. I didn't. Well, not like I didn't believe you. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I just couldn't see the New Day disbanding. But if there was ever going to be a time, it'd be from the storyline that they're doing now. Do you want to say what happened?
Yeah, man. The day has become old, my people. It has
The
become
old
old.
day.
It has become old. Xavier Woods. We're looking at you, brother. We looking at you. We know what's happening. We know what's going down. Odyssey Jones coming out of the blue.
Dude, he's in the New Day now.
He is?
I think he's an official member of the New Day.
Woods ain't gonna like that. Woods ain't gonna like that, bro.
I don't like that.
Hey, good for Odyssey. It's about damn time, first of all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Odyssey Jones walking down that ramp, I was like, No fucking way. It's Odyssey Jones.
He got drafted how long ago?
2 years ago.
He's finally here.
Yeah, he is. Or maybe like a year and a half ago. But I thought this segment was awesome. I thought Odyssey Jones looked really good. It's really funny because this is like one of the most viewed things on Raw besides the Judgment Day and the
Hey, that's what's up.
the CM Punk stuff. Even more than like the Bronson Reed segment. It got like double the views of that on the YouTube channel. I know.
Yeah, Bronson, come on, man.
Yeah, what do you do? Step your game up, Bronson. But no star power. But dude, Odyssey Jones. I could be wrong. I've heard people say this. I could be completely wrong, but I think he's going to be like in the New Day now.
Woods was not liking
He's
that
not liking
backstage, bro. It was written all over his body, bro. His you know, it was just, dude, he don't like it. He don't like it because look at it like this from Woods' point of view. Kofi went and got help for the Final Testament. I don't think Woods wasn't asking for no help. You know what I mean?
Right.
Woods wasn't asking for no help. Kofi just went and did that himself without even talking to Woods, right? Where's Big E? Obviously, Big E's still on the shelf. That's their boy. Woods is probably like, well, you didn't even let me know. You just brought this guy in here
right.
like he's E or something. His ass ain't E. You know what I mean?
Ain't no E.
Ain't no E.
It's O.
It's O.
No, absolutely. No, I mean, first of all, I think it's cool Odyssey Jones getting to do something. I'm looking forward to see what the dynamic is with him and Kofi being best buds now, and Xavier Woods kind of being like, Do you think this does lead to a turn? I can't imagine that this long tenured faction who said they're never going to break up, all it takes is Karrion Kross and Odyssey Jones to drive that wedge.
Let's not forget the Judas Priest member over there. What's his name? Paul Ellering.
Oh yeah, no, the Final Testament. 2 managers.
This man looks like he's ready to go to a metal concert.
2 managers, none of them talk.
They don't need nobody to talk when it's just Kross.
It's just Karrion
Kross is just like, yeah, look at me. Shirts off all the time. Look who's behind me. I got a squad. Xavier Woods, you want to join?
Right. Dude, I think Karrion Kross is good at promos.
Again, I like Karrion Kross. I do like Karrion Kross. Sometimes
let's not go that far.
Sometimes I like his promos and I like his like presence before like sometimes when he just I don't know, man. Like he gets in a ring and sometimes I'm just like
there's no sauce. There's no flavor.
No seasoning.
There's no seasoning.
There's no seasoning, bro. Like where's the
garlic powder?
Where the garlic powder?
Where your cumin at?
Where the onion powder? A little bit of paprika, possibly, depending on what you're cooking. Like I don't know.
Karrion Kross has no papaprika.
He's got no paprika.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? No. We just joking, but yeah. I like his promos and I like his character, and then I just don't really like the wrestling too much.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
That's fair. I get it. So Damian Priest,
and he's gonna be the guy to break up New Day.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully not. That's what I'm saying. Like I can imagine that's maybe this ends in friendship and togetherness. You know what I'm saying?
You think Xavier was gonna be over here clapping with Odyssey Jones?
Maybe. What happened?
This ain't sing along with Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston.
What happened to acceptance? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
What happened to acceptance? People can join groups and maybe you're a little weary of them at first because you don't know them too well. But
Carlito.
There you go. See, but then once you really look deep in a person's soul, you can see the type of true friend they can really be, and then the power of positivity and friendship will reign above all.
I don't know. If I'm Xavier Woods, it's time for new horizons.
Okay.
Kofi's been there, done that. E's been there, done that. Woods, it's time.
You think it's time?
It's time for him to go do that. You know what I mean?
Why can't he just do that in the New Day?
He can't.
Well, why?
Because the New Day, there's too much togetherness, bro. He's got to go walk this trail and blaze it himself. It's time.
He's blinded by friendship.
It's time. What the New Day has done, what all of them have done together is amazing. But it's time for new opportunities for Woods. And I stand on that.
Okay.
I've always thought he's been incredibly slept on.
Never
got the respect he deserved. It's time for you to start filling that, Woods. It's time. I'm just saying.
But you can do that in the New Day. Kofi and Big E did it in the New Day. You don't have to. I mean,
that's where it makes it interesting.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
So now, what if Big E comes back? You're just gonna keep. You're not gonna do it.
Well, Big E did Big E technically do it in the New Day though? Because he wasn't. He was away from them.
Fair. I think that collectively they are still the New Day. They're just on different brands.
No, they were still like, they still were boys, but it was just Kofi and Woods for a while.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But Woods just looking at it like, damn, they got theirs. They've been there. They got the dance. They got to sing the songs that they wanted to sing. Now it's time. It's time for Woods.
Do you think Woods will ever win like a world championship?
I would love that.
So no.
The reason I say that is because I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
I think he's talented enough to do that. But
oh no, for sure. I think
it's on other things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
But yeah.
He definitely has the capability of being.
It's like at least a US or IC. Like, come on, man.
Sure.
So
yeah, besides the Judgment Day thing, Damian Priest and JD McDonough had a really good match. They were beating the hell out of each other, just like how Sheamus and Kaiser were doing earlier. And then we finally got like an interaction between Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley and the new Judgment Day.
Yep.
Not too much. Dominic pulled Liv Morgan away.
That segment was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
That was awesome, dude.
Very awesome. I think, and JD McDonough got destroyed by Priest and Rhea.
That choke slam was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
JD don't be getting he don't be getting too much respect either, really, for real, with how he does things in the ring.
That might be for other reasons.
I'm not. No. Well, yeah, but nobody ever really says, yo, he's like solid. But again, that's probably for other reasons. But
sure,
But yeah, that chokeslam was crazy.
I think we're getting a mixed tag match probably at some point. Priest and Rhea versus Dominic and Liv.
Yeah.
I feel like Priest and Rhea would wipe the floor with them, just in terms of their track record.
You think so?
But I think Mysterio and Liv should. I don't know who wins that match. I don't even know who should win that match, to be honest with you, because I feel like it hurts whoever loses, unless like somebody cheats, maybe.
Yeah. See, there's always a workaround in professional wrestling.
I guess so. Yeah, cheating to win.
Yep. Cheating to win, it saves everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If you bad, you did your job, and if you good, you got cheated. Like,
No fact. There you go.
Great booking.
Did you see the Wyatt 6 match at all?
No, actually, because we watched all of Raw, and I was like, it was after Brandon's birthday party.
Yeah,
dude, we watched that, and like, dude, I could not stay awake.
That's fair.
I was like, yeah, your boy was tired.
Well, they had the 6-man Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. They're called American Made now.
American Made.
American Made.
Okay, Alpha Academy, American Alpha, American Made. That's
sure.
just an American boy, I guess. I don't.
Sure, what I mean? That's an Olympian.
That's an Olympian.
Is he? Was he?
Was it a broken frickin' neck Olympian, or was it just an Olympian?
Chad Gable was in the Olympics. Yeah. Am I making that up? Did I just say that for no reason?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
yo, Mark, we gonna need a fact check, Mark.
The Wyatt 6 came out to the actual Bray Wyatt theme song. Thank God it's not just the one piano note over and over again. Yeah, I get it for segments that aren't entrances, but it's cool that they did that here. And they just like wrestled. I think a big criticism that a lot of people had with like a lot of the Bray Wyatt universe was that it was supernatural and it kind of would take you out of the suspending your disbelief about professional wrestling. But they'd wrestle like wrestlers, and their characters are spooky, and they're like kind of like a cult-ish kind of group. But they can actually have a wrestling match. They're not impervious to pain. Like they could have lost, but they didn't. They're like, because they're a dominating faction. I think this Raw was amazing. This is probably the best Raw all year, personally.
Yeah, up until when I was like, yeah, I'm going up, like to go to sleep. Like, yeah, that was a really good Raw.
Let me see if I missed anything on SmackDown. Oh yeah, so they're doing so DIY is going to face, I believe, the Street Profits next week, and the winner of that is going to get a tag team championship match against the Bloodline. Do you see any of those teams winning the tag team titles?
No.
Same. Do you think it's going to be Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa like holding it? Because I don't know what's going on with Jacob Fatu.
Unless Roman somehow cost them. That's the only way I really see them losing the tag titles.
That's actually not a bad idea.
They came in, they did that. Roman's getting licks back, bro. They took out the wise man. You know what I mean?
They sure did.
You don't take out the wise man, bro, and get away with that shit. Roman's letting them know every week. He probably ain't gonna say nothing for a little bit. He probably gonna come out on next Friday or this Friday. He gonna come out this Friday again. He gonna do the same shit probably. Just whoop their ass and leave.
When do you think we're getting the solo Roman singles match? Because there's not like a really huge pay-per-view.
Hear me out.
War Games coming for a while.
Hear me out. Bad Blood.
Okay. Yeah, you have put a stipulation on
Bloodline,
that?
Bad Blood. There's bad blood. There's bad blood in the bloodline.
That's not too bad.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that's perfect. That's perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it there. When's Bad Blood again?
October 9th?
That's right before Survivor Series. So that we can go ahead and do that. Bad Blood.
That's actually not a bad idea at all.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Have them do it, and then maybe bring Jimmy back at Bad Blood or something. Bring Jimbo back. Jimbo be helping. Jimbo be helping Roman, and then that can lead to the next few weeks building, or the next month or however long, build into Survivor Series, because it looks like it's going that way. There's no other male War Games match that is being thrown in our face than this Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Really, you don't want to see the Wyatt Six in a War Games match against...
Dexter Lumis would be doing some crazy shit, huh?
He's like a high flyer now.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
He went from Dexter Showtime to fucking the show.
Oh, okay, Dexter. Okay,
He went from this slow method. Now he flying. He grew wings. I don't know what happened.
He grew wings. He became spooky and grew wings.
Yeah, man.
Now he's a bat.
Don't do LSD, kids.
Don't do that, dude. Oh my God, the Wyatt Six are just high. They're just fading. All the time.
Dude, do you see this? Like, no, I'm playing. I'm sorry.
It's a shroom-induced faction. Bo Dallas like, yo, I got some shit. If y'all want some,
yo, I don't know what Sister Abigail on.
I like to imagine Bo Dallas went up to everybody in catering and was like, yo, I got that shit. If you want some. And 4 of them were like, fuck yeah. And now they're killing people on Raw. They're shooting Chad Gable in the head.
Little tabs with smiley faces.
No, yeah. Let's talk about poppers, by the way.
Justin Timberlake?
Oh, yeah. You think
do you think they're doing poppers?
No. I'm just saying, like, do you think maybe... You know how Justin Timberlake got, caught with poppers? Or caught doing, or like it was in his system.
There was a lot in his. Apparently, there was a lot.
You think anybody in wrestling's used poppers? You think it helps with anything? The aerodynamics.
any wrestlers use poppers? Probably.
Like who?
That's on them.
Oh, okay.
That's
cool.
on them. In my business, if they popping,
I can imagine. I'd feel like flying off the top rope would be a lot more satisfying.
A loose asshole off the top
rope. If you had
rope.
a loose asshole, yeah. Probably make it just feel like you're flying free.
Wind beneath the wings.
Wind beneath something. A lot of wind. A lot of wind.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we get the poppers, bro.
We talk about periods poppers. We had visual representation. This has been the best podcast ever, in my opinion.
Look at us go.
Look at us go.
We've been flowing though.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if your name starts with a B,
fuck out of here.
Fuck you.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck out of here. Something I did want to talk to you about on this podcast, and it's only if you want to talk about it, is your mentality towards wrestling as a whole. Do you want to talk about that?
It's just for me. Like I envy people that like can turn it off to watch wrestling. Like you know what I mean. Like they
Absolutely.
can turn off something and then they can just enjoy wrestling for what it is.
Like the analytical part of their brain.
It's so hard. I can't do it. I've tried, and I feel like that kind of like hinders my experience when I watch wrestling because of like obviously like I've trained. I have like a decent amount of like training. Never had a match in front of a crowd, so like for me, like when I'm watching it, like I know certain things. Like when it's just you can just see shit like miles away. Type shit when you watch.
Yeah.
So it's like for me, it's just I would just wish I could shut it off and just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Because I feel like a lot of the times I'm just hating, and that's not good. That's not good. And I feel like I don't know. Maybe that's just a little bitterness in me for not being a wrestler yet.
Sure.
Because of like what I've been through with that shit. I feel like it is though, and something I've known for a while. But it's like I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard because I was telling you at SummerSlam, I'm like, man, I wish I could just like pop at every little thing or like, but I'm not gonna force myself to be like, right. I can't do that. That's not good either. Like,
No, and we've been watching for
But
a long
Gunther
time.
though, when Gunther won the belt, I was hyped.
Big Goon. Shout out
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Goon.
You recorded that shit too.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
I sure did. No, and I understand what you're saying because I've been watching wrestling a long time myself. I think it's like November will make 17 years since I started watching wrestling, which is crazy. And I can be like that myself sometimes. Like you see something that's very obviously not connecting, like a strike or something, you'd be like, you know. But most of the time, I'll be able to switch my brain off and try to convince myself that like this is a real thing happening. You know what I mean? Like they're really beating the shit out of each other. That's why I like people like Gunther, because he actually will fucking kill you like in the ring. You know what I mean? So stuff like that is really cool. But I definitely understand, especially from somebody that's done pretty intense wrestling training and has had practice matches, how you can like overanalyze a match. What kind of stuff? Because we talked about it before. I know Gunther winning, stuff like that. There was, I think you talk about all the time, like the near fall that happened at SummerSlam last year with Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. That
was good. That was good.
What do you remember anything else like maybe recently or just like kind of as you've been feeling like that, where you have been taken out of that and you've been like really enjoying yourself watching like a wrestling show?
Let me think.
Even if it's not WWE, because we've been to a couple of indie shows and everything too, TNA.
Dude, the one match from Revolver that was really good.
Who's that?
Myron Reed and Speedball.
Oh my god,
that was awesome. That shit was nice. That was really nice.
I really enjoyed.
I'm glad I got to see that live.
No, that match. Was
you know what I mean?
Two fantastic wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
If only Myron Reed wasn't. Never mind. Anyway,
let it go.
Whatever. And listen, I've asked Brent multiple times. Said, listen, let me join Alpha Sigma just so I can get beat up by Killer Kelly. I'll take the hit. But he didn't do it. He didn't put me in. And what happened? His partner turned on him. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I would have never done that. You know what I mean? I would have gladly taken whatever.
Yeah.
You know, for the squad. No,
that's good.
Something I remember us watching together that I thought you really enjoyed, maybe we forgot about this, the death match, the Texas death match with Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland.
Oh no, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was cool too. That was, dude. Nah, the moment Swerve grabbed him by the head and just opened his mouth and like had his fucking blood pour in his mouth, I was like, all right, bro, that's pretty wild.
That's hardcore.
That's pretty wild.
That's hardcore.
You know.
So how do you think maybe for somebody
and not just that, that ain't that's not what made the match. That was just that shit was just crazy to me.
Oh, no,
but that match was bro. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, AEW can bang. They can bang.
The match quality is always
they can
pretty
bang.
much fantastic.
You know,
it's just kind of just the excitement that you can get for a storyline. Is different. So how do you think maybe you could kind of get out of that funk? Do you think it's possible?
As like a fan, as like watching it,
yeah,
I don't know. I've tried. I feel like everything, but again, it's just going back to like it's going back to not being a wrestler. I feel like because like I've had such a long road with it, and a lot of people don't know that about me because like I keep a lot of shit private. But like I've had such a long road with it, and a lot of bullshit that came along the way with it. You know what I mean? And that kind of affected me mentally about how I look at wrestling. You know, seeing how some people can be too behind the scenes. I don't really like that.
You're talking about wrestlers?
Yeah. I don't really idolize really anybody for real. Because of how, you know, I've been backstage with people. I've seen how people are. I've seen how they can be, bro. A lot of people are just assholes. They think they can just be assholes or whatever, but that's not everybody, though. It's not everybody.
Is there something that, because I agree with you, but I feel like that mentality that you have maybe has spawned from something. Was there a specific interaction you had with a wrestler that maybe you were really excited to meet that like let you down a little bit?
No, not like meeting, not like meeting, but just being. How do I say this? Just being around it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, yeah. And then again, also it doesn't help because like I told you too, like for I was jaded on like I'm not jaded on wrestling like I used to be. But for a while, bro, I hated wrestling. And like again, that's going back to not being a wrestler, bro. That was my plan A in life, bro. That was it. I was gonna be a pro wrestler. I was hell bent on being a pro wrestler, bro. I've been watching wrestling since I was 3. That's no cap. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, it's the only thing I always wanted to do. You can ask friends that I grew up with; they'll tell you the same thing, bro. It's priority number one was to be a wrestler, bro. I wanted that more than anything. And then I joined it. I did well right away. You know, injury. You know, I messed up my right shoulder several times, bro. I dislocated that shit so many times. Or just, you know, just pops out and, you know, whatever. But that happened, you know, I take a year off. I go back. I go back. You know, I'm picking it up. I'm doing well again. Oh, get gear made. Okay, you know, I'm trying to figure that out. Somebody gets bullied out of being a ref at this place, and then you got to pay your dues as a ref for 6 months. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. Hell no. Hell no, dude. I'm sorry. That's no disrespect to referees in the business, but it's like, bro, if I'm paying to be a wrestler, bro, and I'm athletic enough to be up in here to do it, and there's people on the show that like I know I can go better than, like that kind of pissed me off. So I reffed a few matches, and then I bounced. I didn't go back for a while.
Some people want to be referees, so I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I didn't want to be a fucking referee.
That's the point. So I don't even think it's disrespectful to them. As just some people want to do it, some people don't.
Yeah,
that's okay if you don't want to do it.
You know, because it's like like that's it. The experience in there is cool because like you get to you know experience something that you haven't done before. But it's just like that's not what I wanted, bro. Like you know what I mean? And then so I left, and then I ended up going back with X, Brandon, and Dalt. We end up going back, when was it? Like early 2020? Early 2020 we went. And, yeah, man, again, I get in there, I'm training, I'm doing well. And then I'm going to have my first match in West Virginia, right? And then the world goes to shit. You know what I mean? My sister, she ended up testing positive for that. You know what it is. She tested positive for that. I was with her a lot, so I couldn't even go wrestle. My first match didn't happen, and I was scheduled to have my first match.
I didn't know. So the show wasn't even shut down. It was just because you had been exposed to it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was just canceled because of the pandemic.
No,
I didn't know that.
No. So like I hit the guys up that I was gonna roll with, and I was like, yeah, I'm not coming. Because I didn't know how like severe everything was. You know, it's still fresh, new, like, you know, people don't know. They're doing all this crazy shit. You know, and so that didn't happen. And then also on top of that, the trainer we had at the time got caught up in the I think the Me Too movement.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, bro, he got caught up in that shit, and yeah, that ended that. So there was no school, no school to go to or anything, and yeah, so my first match that I could have potentially had, didn't have it. So I ended up going back with Dalt, and this is when Ace was training. And I shouldn't have went back at the time because mentally I wasn't ready. And then physically it got me because I took a gut wrench suplex at one of the practices, and I landed fine. I tore my ACL.
That's crazy. That's crazy because off of that move specifically.
I tore my ACL off of taking a gut wrench suplex. Took it fine, dude. Tore the ACL, bro. And that shit killed me.
Is that because you have to like plant your feet when you land, like like you're taking a bump?
Yeah. And that shit, that shit,
a bump, but yeah,
that shit killed me, bro. That shit killed me because I'm like, damn, because the time ticks, bro. Clock is running, clock is fucking running, man. And now I'm faced with, oh shit, it's now or never if I want to try it. So you know, since I am older now, for those of you that don't know, I'm 31. So you know, I've been through a long road with wrestling, and yeah, man, it's like, you know. Shit, what do I do? Because I'm conflicted if I don't even know, man. Some days I'm like, all right, let's get it. Some days I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean?
I get that.
Like, I don't know, man. It bothers me. It bothers me that I still haven't, like, had a match. It bothers me.
I get
the shit eats at me, bro.
It can happen. I mean, it's going to happen, probably.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. We'll see, though.
You know what I mean?
It's on me. It's on me, though. Hopefully everything holds up. But, yeah, I just want to do it, bro. I just want to do it. Like my number one goal in life was to be a wrestler. There was no plan B. Content creation, I just fell into it. I fell into it 2014. This was like after the first time I was training and my shoulder got messed up. So I fell into content creation. I did not plan to be a content creator. And if my body would have held up, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just yeah, but you know what though? I'm grateful for this though. You know,
sure.
Maybe that happened to get me here with you guys, and just to keep the shit pushing, bro. I don't know, but you know, it's bittersweet when I do wrestling content. It is.
I get it.
It's so bittersweet.
I get it.
Because like there's a part of me hanging on. Most of me is like, fuck. Like ejectocito, cuz you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know, man. All I know is when I get the shot, it's over. Like that's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Whenever I'm ready, whenever it goes down, don't blink. That's all. That's all I gotta say. Cause I've been waiting.
Yeah, I know.
I've been waiting. I just gotta get right. I just gotta get right, man. And when I get right, I'm taking your spot. They gonna fucking around.
No, I said before, I said plant your feet like you're taking a bump. You don't plant your feet when you take a bump. You got to put it in the air.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of then? What do you plant your feet for normally when you do like a
take like a flip bump, like a hip toss,
stuff like that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely understand. What you're
I'm sorry, I was ranting for a minute.
No,
about
that's
that.
what I wanted. That's what I wanted from you, for real. You know what I mean? And I agree with you, especially with the industry stuff, because there are a lot of wrestlers that are kind of dicks that you meet and you're like, oh.
Yeah,
they're kind of a dick. I haven't met anybody like that personally, but something that the first time I kind of noticed that was Sasha Banks. And I'll never forget this because I was a huge Sasha Banks fan. First of all, I had the biggest crush on Sasha Banks ever when I was a teenager. I was trying to get like a shirt from her. When she went on the main roster, I was like, oh yes, fuck yeah. But I also thought she was really good. And I still think she's really good. But I was at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3, and Asuka was facing Ember Moon on that show. And I don't know if I told you the story before, but in the crowd, it was Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and it was either Charlotte or Bayley. I want to say Charlotte.
Yeah.
They were sitting in the crowd about to watch that match. And as they were leaving, and mind you, it doesn't necessarily mean anything about somebody's character, but it just kind of irked me a little bit. When they were leaving after that match, all the crowd that they were passing through was like holding up their hands, trying to get like high fives. Mind you, we're at a wrestling event. You're a wrestler. You can show people some love. You know what I'm saying? Especially because they're not trying to like do anything crazy. They're just like trying to acknowledge, hey, you're here. That's awesome. Can I get a high five? Charlotte's out here high fiving. Becky's out here high fiving. Sasha just kept to herself and didn't want to. And mind you,
was that when she was like legit boss, like bad? Was that when she was bad? Or
this was August 2017. So I don't know. I don't think she was a bad guy at this time. I don't think she was.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I don't. WrestleMania 33. I think she was a face. Because that would have been after that. So yeah, I think she was a face. So that's why I was like a little like, and I get it. I wouldn't want to touch too many wrestling fans' hands either because they're gross.
Some shit's dirty,
right? But
you don't know who's out here picking their ass or like fucking.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I guarantee you, a lot of these wrestling fans be picking ass, bro. I guarantee it.
You think they be picking ass at wrestling shows?
Probably. Most of them don't even wear deodorant, bro. They just be coming into the arena, bro.
That's a good point. Now listen, now
we don't need that aroma, bro. Like, what is this?
Please don't pick your ass at a wrestling show.
Yeah, don't pick your ass and wear deodorant, bro. Max Guard, baby, Max Guard.
Max Guard. Was that deodorant?
I think so. I was just saying, I need a Max Guard. Give me a bubble or something.
What deodorant I use?
Play.
Degree. I don't even know what deodorant I use. That's a problem. But
that's all right. Do they smell okay?
A-okay.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
Fuck the name.
Big Fresh.
Fuck the name. Big Fresh.
Big Fresh.
Absolutely.
Now, that situation doesn't necessarily determine somebody's character. It's just like, when I saw that, I was just like, I was a little taken aback by it. What happened?
I said that shit stunk.
What stunk?
What you're talking about with Sasha.
Oh, right. No, that situation stunk.
Yeah.
Like the fans. No. So just from that perspective, like, I get what you mean. Picking ass fans over
Picking ass fans, bro. What you picking at?
But yeah, that kind of just like it really sat in my head that day. I was like, oh, like maybe some of them like don't really give a fuck about fans, which is I guess,
you'd be surprised,
right? You think? I mean,
you would be surprised.
I get it because wrestling fans could be horrible.
Absolutely,
too,
they can,
and that could probably jade your mentality on them as a whole.
That's real. A lot of wrestling fans, they don't know privacy. They don't know how to approach somebody. You know what I mean? Like it, and they're people too. And that's the thing. I feel like people forget that a lot. They forget they're people. The idolization is insane. So they mark hard as shit. It's like that, I don't know. I move different when it comes to that shit though.
Sure. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, especially because we are in a privileged position where we get to be in rooms with wrestlers a lot.
Yeah.
And for somebody that like will never hasn't been in that position before and they'll be in a room with wrestlers, I'd understand if they're like, oh my God, these are people I've been growing up watching on television. Now I'm in the same room as them. I get to interact with them. That I can understand. But it's like when you don't know how to compose yourself at the same time, that's like that. I can understand what a wrestler would be upset about.
It's like, damn, take a Valium or something. Like, I don't know.
Take a Valium.
No, I'll play it.
So we got poppers. We got shrooms. We got
What happened to the pocket, dude? Brandon could be like, what? Damn, we leave. Both of us leave, and y'all start talking about drugs. All right.
I feel bad because everybody that comes up to us at events are like 8. They're like 8 years old. They're like, oh, 5. I love you guys. We're talking about poppers.
Daddy, what's a popper?
I think we said worse in this podcast.
Definitely.
Right. Every time Brent Oakley fucking opens his mouth, it's terrible. Brandon Collins, more like fucking gross. All right, well,
Brandon Fallens. What are we talking about?
Brandon Fallens.
What are we talking about? The fallen one.
Right. Well, yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about, or is that?
Bro, we made an hour, and I wasn't even planning on it.
No, facts. No,
I wasn't even planning. I was planning on, like, two of us. We live together, so I was just like, what the hell? What are we gonna talk about for an hour, bro? We could probably condense it, but no, it was good. It was good.
Normally we do games. We didn't do a game. Should we do rock paper scissors real quick?
Let's do it.
All right, 1 round.
Okay, 1 round, 2 out of 3.
Yeah, we'll do
2 out of 3.
Do you want to do 2 out of 3?
Okay.
All right, ready?
Here.
We want to be on. Okay, you're gonna be on my camera.
Yep.
Cool.
Hold on. Right here, bang.
Okay,
Bang.
ready?
This is for the belt.
What the fuck?
Huh?
What belt?
What?
What belt?
The belt. I was just saying, like.
What belt you talking
No.
about?
I was saying, did you have a belt?
Anyway,
What happened?
You're asking me if I have a belt?
Yeah.
For what?
For the game that I want to play.
For rock paper scissors? You ready?
Never mind. Yeah.
Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
It's fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I don't even understand
and it's
how
done.
that's possible.
And it's done. It's done just like that. Give me the Alpha Lafa Akala Wakem and give me the give me whatever invisible thing is wrapped around. Both of them.
Never.
But I'm about to go get my crown. That's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead, send them off. I'm gonna go wear the crown after whooping that ass and rock paper scissors. This is your,
You're gonna just casually wear the crown?
Huh?
You're gonna casually wear the crown?
I'm gonna walk out of this office with the crown.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But
Look, first is rock paper scissors. Next is the Draft Wars Gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Your hair looks different.
Until my hair does look different. Until then, we hope you all enjoy. This is a very interesting 2-man podcast. You'll probably see another 2-man podcast someday with maybe 2 other people. It might not even be us.
It might be us again. We might run it back.
It might be us
Today
again.
was a hit. Smash hit. Who would have thought? We don't like each other, bro, but we're contractually obligated to do this. So, we put aside all the BS.
Well,
It was actually a decent conversation. I was not expecting that, You've been having me feeling in a type of way recently. I'm not gonna lie.
Have I?
Yeah. Yeah. I might have to move over here for the remainder of the podcast, bro. I don't like it over there no more. I just don't.
I don't really give a fuck. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you being here. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah?
Where can they find you?
Simply Better AM at all platforms, and then eventually rocking the Akalakam over here, bro.
The Akalakam?
Yeah.
You can find me at YouTube at Small Afro. We will see you all next week. If not, the Gauntlet match. If it gets uploaded this week, we have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's kiss it goodbye. Kiss it goodbye.
Draft Wars title. Yeah, we'll see.
You ain't lasting the Gauntlet. What happened last time? Hey, you know what?
Should we deep throat the microphones like they do?
No, because when they do it, I walk away or I put the microphone down. We're not them.